shark lives in fluffy gardens. Harold lives here, at 7 Whitefin Road, to be precise. Harold has a very good sense of smell, like most sharks. He loves the smell of grass. He loves the scent of pretty flowers. And for some reason, he even loves the stench of Stinky the skunk. You know that Stinky is a skunk, don't you? Harold doesn't. He thinks Stinky is just a very smelly dog. You see, as it happens, Harold doesn't know much about animals. In fact, he gets very muddled sometimes and doesn't know which animal is which. Ours story begins with a cow. Or was that a sheep? No, it was Wee Reg the puppy out for his morning walk. Unfortunately for Wee Reg, it started to rain and he had left his umbrella at home. So he decided to go back home. If he stayed out in the rain, he might catch a cold. Harold the Hammerhead shark was looking out his window. Actually, he was sniffing out his window. He loved all the smells of a rainy day. He sniffed a big sniff. He could smell something wonderful. It was a smell that Harold had never smelled before, and he loved it. Even though it was raining, he ran out to see if he could find the wonderful smell. He sniffed the flowers around Bamboo Grove. He sniffed the trees in Blueberry Forest. He sniffed the salt water at the beach. But Harold couldn't find the smell. As Wee Reg walked briskly home, Harold the Hammerhead shark was walking around sniffing the air. He was concentrating so hard on finding the smell that he bumped straight into Wee Reg. Oh dear, said Wee Reg as he landed on the ground. Harold got very excited. It's you, shouted Harold. Yes, it's me, Wee Reg, said Wee Reg. No, I mean, we all the smell, said Harold as he jumped up and down happily. As it happens, the wonderful smell Harold was searching for was wet dog, or wet Wee Reg the puppy, to be precise. Harold smiled a big smile. Hello, Wee Reg the... Harold didn't know what type of animal Wee Reg was. Was he a parrot? Or a zebra? Hello, Wee Reg the... hippopotamus? Guessed Harold. He was quite unsure. As Harold took a deep breath, he declared, my favorite smell in all the world is wet hippopotamus. Wee Reg realized that Harold had made a mistake. He was very wet, however, so he had to run home to dry off. He waved goodbye and went on his way. But he did want to help Harold, so when the rain had stopped and the sun was shining, he went to see one of his friends. That evening, Harold was remembering his favorite smell, wet hippopotamus. He wished that he could smell that lovely smell again, but, of course, Harold didn't really know what a hippopotamus looked like. Then, there was a knock on Harold's door. Hello, Wee Reg the, sheep? Harold guessed again, a different guess this time. Wee Reg laughed and gave Harold a present. It was beautifully wrapped and had a big red ribbon on top. Harold carefully opened the present. It was a book, all about animals. Now he could learn all about which animal was which. Thank you, Wee Reg the... Harold began as he flicked through the book. Puppy. You're a puppy, Wee Reg said. Yes, I am. And then waved goodbye to Harold. That evening, Harold looked at the pictures and learned all about animals. He learned that fruit bats get up at night. He learned that crocodiles have very long faces. Most importantly for Harold, he learned what a hippopotamus looked like. The next day was very warm and sunny. Harold went out for a walk. Hello, Mr. Johnson the Panda. Hello, Pertry the Bear. Hello, Mrs. Toasty, the sheep. Everyone was very impressed that Harold could figure out which animal was which. And Harold felt very smart and wore a big, beamy smile. And then he saw someone out for a swim. It was Henny. Harold thought back to the picture he'd seen in his book. Henny is, hippopotamus, he beamed. And my favorite smell in the whole world is wet hippopotamus. Harold ran to Henny and said, hello. He took a deep breath in and... yuck! That wasn't the smell he loved. Wet hippopotamus didn't smell nice at all. Harold was very disappointed. But just then he noticed something wafting in the air. It was the smell. His favorite smell in all the world. He looked around. It was George. George, the mean yellow dog, had also been out for a swim and was very wet. It's my favorite smell, smiled Harold happily. He waved a big wave and said, hello, George, the mean yellow hippopotamus.